Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're an oldie but a goodie, welcome back. We're going to the garden. I'm out of work right now. Thank God for afternoons, but we got compost. So we're gonna go bring this stuff to the garden. I don't know where I'm gonna put it yet. And we'll see where we have space. So if you like watching these kind of videos, keep on watching. Alright guys, we're in the garden. Took an arm, a leg, and a pinky toe, but we're in here. Our fencing broke because Bingo kept pushing against it. So now I have to like put the trellis in front of it, wrap it up with a chain. Just so she don't get in here, you see? So now it becomes difficult to get inside the garden. But I got compost that I want to put somewhere. I don't know where. And I had some seeds, but I don't think I'm going to do the seeds because it's a little cold. I wanted to show you that they put the trellis up for the tomato lane. So check it out. The tomato lane trellis is in. And that's going to be permanent. So it goes from here, right here, all the way down to there. And then I have 4 more T-posts that are going to go for the pepper lane. But that's not ready yet. So, let me see. I need to fix the compost. I'm going to throw it in this bed right here. Because that needs compost. I want to say everything else seemed pretty good. Everything is covered. Things are thawing out. We did put, I didn't put no seed in here, but I should chop up some of that stuff. I did put stuff in there, but nothing yet. Let's see, I did mulch up all the berries. So that was good. Let me put a compost in there. And then I gotta get the shovel because I gotta shovel it actually with some dirt. So the dog or anything else does not mess around with it. So I'll give you a tour afterwards because this is week 3. Plus we need to go check on the winter sowing. So I'm going to put you up here somewhere. Speed it up and we'll be back. Alright guys, so this is why I keep track of everything that I do. And one of the beds that I was flattening out to make even, I saw garlic, and I'm sitting there like, wait, did I put garlic there? So bed number 8 has like 4 garlics, and I think I did. Ugh. I think I did put 4 garlics over there. And I don't see it here because bed number 9 was garlic, but I did put, my friend had given me some garlic that he literally 1, 2, and square number 4. So I am gonna put it in here because I don't want to forget that we put garlic there. So in my app, the planter, ugh, I was in the wrong spot because now the planter, I can put the garlic, copy, and go right here. I don't think there's 8, I think it's 4, but this is the layout of my beds. I did make them 4 by 8, and then each square means it's a square foot, and it tells you how many you can put in that square foot. And these are all my beds. So I did see it because they started popping up. He did give them to me maybe about, what was it? He gave them to me like 4 weeks after I planted my garlic, or like a month after. So it's called planter, and that's where I keep track of where I put all the garlic. Now I did whip up my fall cover crop mix from Johnny Seeds, not sponsored, and it has all the ones that die out during winter time. See? And I'm gonna put some in all these beds just so I can have a cover, because the weather has been on and off. I mean, we are in January. I kill it off by cutting it with my trimmer. So technically speaking, it's not gonna make anything crazy, right? So I want to say I'm gonna put some in every bed, because and then when I cut it off, let it dry out like I did with that back number 12. Don't forget, we did that to number 12 and number 11. And before it became a seed, we chopped them up, and that's what's dried on there. So I can do the same thing, chop it up, even if they are like really small. And then don't forget, I still got the soil that I'm supposed to put on top of these beds. So what I'm gonna do is I'll do this on, I was gonna say maybe one side of the bed, but I don't know. I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit on each bed and call it a day, because I know I can kill it. So, and if that doesn't kill it, when it becomes really hot, I can actually do, I got tarps for each of these beds. I don't think they're completely like dark tarps, but they're tarps, so I'm pretty sure I can kill it. I hope you can see me, because I can't see where you are. We're gonna start with this bed, number 1, and we're gonna go all the way, except for the garlic, or the one that has the winter sow on that side. The rest we're definitely doing. So it'll be 11 and a half beds that we'll be putting some mixed. And then this mix is already winter, like it's a winter fall green manure mix, which I'm sure, technically speaking, I should have done it in the fall, but it's alright. It's got winter rye, field peas, ryegrass, crimson clover, hairy vetch, other crops, inner matter, weed seed, but it's all a percentage. So weed seed is like the less of the percentage. Alright, guys. Woo! I also did the potato bag, the big huge potato bag. I think that's 50 pounds. I sprinkle a little bit. That's where I put the one container of compost, covered it up. So I sprinkled it with the winter stuff, covered it up, did the same thing that I did with the rest of the beds, which you saw with my hands. Some of these I can tell they still have not composted because I still see corn and I still saw rabbit manure, but that's okay because rabbit manure is not hot. It won't kill anything. So I saw rabbit manure in these two beds, in bed 1 and 2. You see, and I still see corn. So, but that's all right. So now we covered everything up. You saw me going with the hand. You just need to gently cover it. I'm not going to water it because it is going to rain sometime this week. I'm all right with that. And I'm hoping these catch. Like, the weather is supposed to start. I mean, it's not freezing unless February decides to be other than regular freezing, but I don't think, if it goes down to cold, half of the stuff will eventually. This was a tree that I found growing in here and I couldn't pull it. My guess is way before my, so I'm trying to cut it, set it and forget it. Some of the seeds you can see is still up above the ground, and that's all right. I don't need them all to be hidden. Eventually they all will catch. That's what I ended up doing to bed number 11 and 12, and it was fine. And when the weather was not good enough for one caught, and eventually I want to say I started seeing peas as the other one was growing. So that being said, I'm sure it'll be fine. The other thing I wanted to show you was, let's go over there and show you the garlics that I found. And I totally forgot. Right here. So there's 4. I don't think there's more than 4. I want to say it's only 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So at least I know the strawberry's doing great. It's bouncing back. I did put the rye, the winter stuff in here, but not as heavy as the empty beds, if that makes sense. I redid these beds. Don't forget, we did these in the spring. You guys saw it grow. I chopped it up, laid it flat, and then it died back. So that's technically what's going to happen with the other stuff. And then when I come in here, what I'm going to do is I'm putting the bag of dirt mixed in with the bag of sand over and over. Here's the winter sowing. I did this side as well. So this bed is all set with all their dirt and sand because we were doing the winter sowing. It's okay if the stuff grows and I don't have a bag of dirt to put on top of it, because technically the dried up whatever I chop up becomes a cover anyways. I did some between the jugs. I'm not sure how that's gonna work out. I did go through to look to see if I see anything, but it's too early. It's only been a couple of weeks, so we won't see anything till like spring. That's when you find out if anything worked or not, depending on the weather. I didn't put any in that bed because I still got carrots. I still got the cilantro going. I have a cabbage that's still going. And I got onions that I replanted into that bed that I found around. I still got these little cabbages going. So I didn't put a lot in this bed because I had the 2 cabbages, the 4 garlic, and the strawberry in the corner. I didn't see the strawberry on this bed, so I'm gonna have to go back and remember that it's across and put the strawberry. The garlic, they're doing great, doing their thing, they're growing, so nothing changed there. Obviously, wherever I had stuff, like this one I have carrots, I just did a little bit around it. I have the forgot mullein growing in the bed. I thought about just leaving it to see if I get a flower so I can make drops for Nico's ears. That's the only reason why that one is there. Carrots on that one, so I just did around it, and I think that's it. Everything else seemed fine. We do have the bags obviously lamping around, waiting for that time to come, so now the bags will become part of it as time goes by, right? Because when it grows and I chop it up, I get to put the bags of soil on there, and letting compost into place. Wherever I see trees, I've been, snipping them up, or that thing that grows with the needles on it. I forget what they're called. This year though, in the summer, what I'm gonna do is all this grass that's growing on the side, I am gonna do a vinegar mix to see if I kill it, because I don't want the grass growing around the beds. And maybe I can do that like once a month. Obviously, the tarp is still up, well, on, nothing there yet. My soil, my garden is healthy. I see crickets everywhere. I see the soil getting darker and darker. I forgot I got this compost to do. And this one is going into the compost bin. So, besides that, I think that's it for our week 3. Yes, I think it's week 3. I don't know. I'll put it in the title. I don't know if it's 2 or 3. I don't even know what today is. Alright, so the tarp obviously is going to stay on there to at least after February. Then after February is where maybe the soil is soft enough. Because don't let the weather fool you. Right now it's nice, but I'm pretty sure that it's gonna get really bad again. Let's put this here. And this is just the inside stuff. Eggs, the banana peels, that kind of stuff. That we've been putting on the bed, but most of it don't need it. I did put it on the ones that needed it. Now I need to cover this up because I don't want just dogs to come over here. So let me go get the shovel. Alright. Alright guys, I'm pretty happy with my compost. Everything looks dark. I just need to create like a sifter to sift. Welcome to my Spanglish. You know what I'm talking about. The dirt, the compost through so I can get that thin layer. So I gotta make it with like this kind of, not the chicken one, but the maybe a 1-inch square. So I need to go buy it. I don't have a 1-inch square to make one. And I was hoping that I could have made it like like at the end of there and then pile up like on the corner of it or something like that. I usually get my ideas from other YouTubers, and I saw that from not Prima Pasture, but the son, I forget his name. I'm horrible when it comes to that kind of stuff. I totally forget what's their name, but Prima Pasture's son has a channel as well. And I saw that where his parents used to live have a sifter for their compost, sort of like flips over when you're ready to sift it. Good God Almighty. So I want to make it on this side, so then I can put the bucket or whatever I'm wanting to put the soil in on this side, and then I can just scoop up. Because don't forget, we're starting from that one to here, and this is the final one, and then from here to here. So does that make sense? I hope so. All right, guys. See, who needs a gym? I don't need a gym. I got a garden. That's what keeps me in shape. Ugh. All right, guys. So overall, overall, I am satisfied with the Yaya garden. I mean, the wood chips I can work with as time goes by. Everything looks healthy. All the beds look great. Some of them look darker than others, which is fine. And but I am completely happy and satisfied with literally every single bed in here. I'm even happy about my tomato lane. That's gonna be a game changer. Cause that means I can free up all the containers for potatoes, cause my potatoes did horrible on the ground. Um, and we'll see how the corn and all that other stuff end up. So I will see you guys. Thank you for watching. God bless. Don't forget to subscribe. Give it a thumbs up. And I will see you guys on the next one.